Hi girls, we're going to start a new topic today. It's called farm accounts. Now it is a new topic, but it's very similar to the two that we've just finished, the club accounts and the service firms. I just want to have a look at, or I suppose discuss first of all, maybe how it comes up. It's never come up as a 100-mark question, only as a 60-mark question. And if you look down at what you're required to prepare, its statement of capital, very similar to our accumulated fund, enterprise analysis account for cattle and milk and sheep. These are like two small profit and loss accounts that we'll see in a moment, and then lastly prepare a general profit and loss account. So similar to, I suppose, the service firm and the club accounts, only comes up as a 60 mark, but could very easily come up as a 100 mark. All they'd have to do is ask you to prepare a balance sheet and it would be a 100 mark question. But for now, since it hasn't come up in the past, we'll just do the 60 mark questions and we'll leave it at that, and then we'll look at some 100 mark questions next year when we see, if it come up as a 100 mark in June, provided the Leaving Cert goes ahead, then we might not be studying the 100 mark questions as much. Okay, so just have a quick look at it there again. So similar type of thing. You get some information at the start of the year. You get, they say, lodgements and check payments. So that's a receipts and payments account again. And then you get extra information here. Now, the first part there, part A, is statement of capital for the farm on the 1st of the 1st, 2005. That is just so similar to the two questions that we've done already that I've, instead of doing it step by step, I've already prepared it and I just want to talk about one or two little things on it. Okay, so if we look again, statement of capital of Sean and Mary Kelly on the 1st of the 1st, so it's on or as at a particular date. It's not for a time that has ended, a period of time, it's at a particular time. Okay, next thing, list of assets, total. List of liabilities, total, subtract the liabilities from the assets and you get the capital at the bottom. So in the club accounts it would be accumulated fund, but we said already in a for-profit business, which a farm is, a for-profit business, we call it capital instead of accumulated fund. Okay, so one or two things to look at here. First of all, I suppose, just look at where all the information comes from. In the assets part, the land and buildings comes from the top, 290, machinery 60, I think that's obvious. Cattle, this is new. It's cattle and sheep and all of these animals are the stock on a farm, the livestock, if you will. So they are certainly assets anyway. This is an unusual one to this question. Milk check due. So because you're a farmer essentially, you're in the business of producing milk and then selling it to a local creamery who then bottles it and sells it to retailers. So a milk check due is money owed to you for milk that you delivered to the creamery. Okay, so that's an asset. Milk check due. Fuel, sheep, bank, all the usual. The bank and the investments are gotten in the normal way. Electricity due, loan interest due. All the rest of that is the same as usual.